now, these messages.
Let's lighten up. Three Musketeers. Take off and lighten up on a soft and puffy, smooth and fluffy cloud of chocolate pleasure. Three Musketeers. Let's lighten up. Come on, let's lighten up. You can take a flight with a chocolate bite. Three Musketeers. So delicious and delightful. A chocolate cloud in every bite. Ooh, lighten up on a chocolate cloud. Lighten up.
All across America, an amazing phenomenon is happening. With Zip sneakers, kids are getting dressed in a flash. Stylish straps make Zips easy to get into. And they come in all these flashy colors. Zips by Stride Rite. They not only go on in a flash, they go off in a flash. Now Zip stickers are available free at participating Stride Rite stores. No purchase necessary.
In the news, dealing with nuclear weapons. President Reagan says the United States must build more nuclear weapons to be in a good position to negotiate with the Soviets next week about having fewer of them. We'll be back with arms talks in the news.
Hi, C.
Hi, C.
It tastes so wonderfully.
Wonderfully.
And all that vitamin C.
Shooby-doo-wah.
You're gonna love Hi, C.
With Hi-C fruit drinks, you get a full day supply of vitamin C and a real fruit taste that's so cool and so delicious.
Dum-dooby-doo-wah, dum-dooby-doo-wah.
You're gonna love Hi-C.
And now, nuclear weapons in the news. Ever since the first atomic bomb was dropped on Japan nearly 40 years ago, people have been talking about doing away with nuclear weapons because of the massive destruction they cause. But since the United States and the Soviet Union both have nuclear weapons, each side has felt it had to keep building more of them to offset what each sees as a threat from the other side. There have been many talks about limiting these weapons and several agreements, but it's been 13 years since a pact has been approved by both sides. The next round of nuclear weapons talks opens next week in Geneva, Switzerland. But while the U.S. is talking with the Soviets about reducing the numbers of nuclear weapons, President Reagan is urging Congress to approve funding for construction of 21 new MX missiles. These missiles would each carry several nuclear warheads. Mr. Reagan insists that a refusal by Congress to approve the new missiles would weaken this country's hand at the negotiating table. Meanwhile, research continues on what are called Star Wars defensive weapons. These new devices would operate in space, and President Reagan hopes they could use advanced technology to destroy nuclear weapons in space after launching, but before they could reach American territory. The Soviets, who are believed to lag behind the U.S. in developing space weapons, want the research to stop. I'm Christopher Glenn with Nuclear Weapons Talks in the news.
Are you looking for an adventure that's more than just the fad of the moment? Well, join today's Campfire for girls and boys. Come on, share the real-life adventure of Campfire.
On Saturdays.
Boy, this sure is fun.
And joining all the fun.
Far out.
With Jim Henson's Muppet Babies.
This is CBS.